You ever notice how picking a business name feels like one of the most exciting parts of starting a company and also one of the easiest places to make a mistake? Because everything feels good in the beginning. The name sounds right, the domain might even be available. You can already picture the brand coming together, and then, out of nowhere, you find out the name isn't legally available, and now you're stuck. Do you change it? Do you tweak it? Do you start over completely? This is exactly the kind of situation you want to avoid from the beginning. Hi, my name is Bobby Casey. I'm the founder of BusinessAnywhere.io. I'm an international tax lawyer, and for over 20 years, I've been helping entrepreneurs structure their businesses properly, avoid compliance issues, and build things the right way from day one. And today, I want to walk you through something that seems simple on the surface, but has a huge impact on your business. How to perform a Maine business entity search, and more importantly, how to do it in a way that actually protects your brand before you invest time and money into it. Now let's take a step back for a second, because most people misunderstand what a business entity search is actually for. They think it's just about checking if a name is taken, but it's not that simple. In Maine, just like in other states, your business name doesn't just need to be different, it needs to be distinguishable. And that word, distinguishable, is where things get tricky, because two names can be technically different, but still too similar in the eyes of the state. For example, let's say there's already a business called Pine Tree Marketing Solutions, and you want to register Pine Tree Marketing Group. To you, those might seem like two separate names, but legally, that could be considered too close, and that's where your application gets rejected. So the purpose of a Maine business entity search is to identify not just identical names, but similar ones that could cause a conflict. Now in Maine, you can do this through the Secretary of State's website. They provide an online corporate name search tool, and that's where you'll start. But here's where you want to approach this differently than most people. Don't just type in your exact business name and stop there. That's the fastest way to miss potential conflicts. Instead, you want to break your name into pieces. Search the main keywords. Search different variations. Search partial phrases. Let's say your business name is Atlantic Coast Digital Agency. You wouldn't just search that exact phrase. You might search Atlantic Coast, then Digital Agency, then just Atlantic. Each of those searches gives you more visibility into similar names. And the more thorough you are here, the less likely you are to run into issues later. Now, once you start getting results, this is where you want to slow down and actually analyze them. Look at the names carefully. Ask yourself, how similar are these to my name? Now also look at the status of each entity. Some will be active, some may be inactive or dissolved. And here's something important. Just because a business is inactive doesn't automatically mean the name is available. In Maine, there may still be restrictions on certain names even after a business has been dissolved. So if you see something close, even if it looks inactive, you want to proceed carefully. Now let's talk about naming requirements, because this is another area where people make mistakes. In Maine, your business name needs to meet specific guidelines. For example, if you're forming an LLC, you need to include LLC or limited liability company. If it's a corporation, you'll need something like Inc. or corporation. And then there are restricted words. You can't just include terms like bank, trust, or insurance unless you meet certain regulatory requirements. So even if your name is available, it still needs to comply with these rules. Now let's zoom out for a second, because your business name isn't just about legal registration, it's also about branding. And this is where you want to think beyond just the state of Maine, because let's say your name is available in the state database. That's great. But what about your domain name? What about social media handles? What about trademarks? Because ideally, you want consistency across everything. You don't want your legal name to be one thing, your website to be another, and your social media to be something else entirely. That creates confusion, and confusion slows down your growth. So when you're doing your entity search, think about your brand as a whole. Now, once you've confirmed that your name is available and it meets all the requirements, you have a couple of options. You can move forward with registering your business, or you can reserve the name. Maine allows you to reserve a business name for a certain period of time. This can be useful if you're not ready to form your company yet, but you want to secure the name before someone else takes it. Now, let me point out one of the biggest mistakes I see. People skip this step entirely. They assume their name is unique. They move forward. They start building everything. And only later, they discover there's a conflict. At that point, i.e., they've already invested time, money, and effort, and now they have to rebrand, new domain, new logo, new marketing materials, possibly even explaining the change to customers. And that's not just frustrating, it can actually set your business back. So even though this step feels small, it's one of the most important things you can do early on, because getting your name right from the beginning saves you from having to fix it later. Now, if we bring all of this together, a Maine business entity search is about more than just checking availability. It's about making informed decisions. You want to search broadly, understand the rules, look for similarities, and think beyond just the state database. If you do that, you're setting your business up on a strong foundation from day one. And if you want help with this process, whether it's checking name availability, registering your company, or making sure everything is set up correctly, and that's exactly what we do. Through our Digital Nomad Kit, we help entrepreneurs handle company formation, registered agent services, compliance, and everything you need to build your business the right way. You can find more information in the links below. And just remember, the best way to avoid problems is to catch them before they happen. Hope this helps you, and I'll see you in the next video.